Hey everyone, it's Joyel and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm actually going to be reviewing from the Janet collection, their Esha Rosaroma therapy line. But before we get started today, please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Once we hit 40,000 subscribers, I'll be buying any one of you any product line of your choice. Also, if you are the owner of or know of any Black-owned businesses that are looking for a little bit more promotion, please send me an email at sharmainejoyel@gmail.com. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm standing a little further back today and my camera up a little bit higher because I actually stretched my afro in today's video. But the products that we're going to be talking about today are again from this company called the Janet Collection that reached out to me. They do a lot of like braiding extensions, hair extensions. They have recently come out with a new leave-in conditioner and smoothing spray, and then a rose and argan essential oil blend that they reached out and asked if I would like to try, and I was like, a leave-in? You guys already know I'm like super biased towards leave-ins anyway, and it's like my like #1 go-to product for my hair. I love leave-ins and argan oil. You guys know I love argan oil, so when I heard that, I was even more stoked. What also made me really excited is that this uses rose oil. Now I had heard of rose water, and I had heard that it's like rose water like as a toner for your face, and I had heard it's supposed to have like really amazing skin benefits, but I had never heard of rose oil. I kind of figured, I'm pretty sure rose is going to produce oil, but I just only heard of it in the water form. This little oil blend here you can use on hair and skin. But I want to really quickly go over kind of like the whole brand description for you. So the Esha Rosaroma therapy line has the natural powers to improve your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. You will get the ultimate therapeutic spa treatment without leaving the comfort of your own home. They kind of go into how they kind of break down the physical, the mental, and emotional effects of the product. So for the physical, they state that after just one use of our products, you will see a noticeable improvement in your hair and your skin. Your skin and hair will be less soft and youthful looking. Now for kind of the mental effects. The Rosaroma Organic Essential Oil Blend, which is going to be this little cutie pie right here, it has the power to boost self-esteem, confidence, and mental strength while efficiently fighting depression. Any feelings of stress and anxiety will be relieved as well. And I'll go into kind of like my review of that. And then as for the emotional, it says that the main ingredient in this whole entire therapy line is, again, that rose oil. The rose oil is a natural antidepressant and can help transform your mood. By simply inhaling the aroma, your mood can shift to ultimate bliss. So again, this is just the product description, and we're about to kind of go into my review of all this. The first other product that we're going to start out with is going to be their leave-in conditioner and smoothing spray. So it contains rose essential oil, metal foam seed oil, and organic argan oil. It says that the Rosaroma Perfect Leave-In Conditioner and Smoothing Spray will repair and shield your hair from the damage of UV rays and all heat appliances such as blow dryers, flat irons, and curling irons. This ultralight product nourishes the hair beyond the cuticle layer and aids in retaining moisture. Your hair will be left silky smooth, formulated for all hair types, and can be used on wigs and hair extensions. Other uses, you can use it as a leave-in scalp treatment that soothes scalp itchiness, inflammation, and irritation. Before you use this, it says you want to shake it up really, really well, and then lightly spray onto your damp or dry hair, making sure to go ahead and massage and comb it through so that you can get the product evenly distributed. I actually like this product. The only thing, we're just gonna get it off our chest real early here, is that castor oil is literally the second ingredient. So it goes aqua, so water, and then hydrogenated castor oil is literally the second ingredient. So as long as this doesn't touch my scalp, I'm completely fine. After conditioning my hair this weekend, instead of just letting my hair kind of do its thing, I decided to do it in like just random bigger twists all over my head after applying the smoothing spray and the oil blend to it. And we'll kind of get into the results of this in a second, but it really truly did leave my hair so soft. My hair was so soft this morning. It does feel really smooth. It feels hydrated. The biggest thing is that, again, if you're someone who has a very sensitive nose, I'm not too sure if you're initially going to like the smell of this. It is very, very strong in a floral scent. The pro though is that as soon as you spray this on your hair, it literally goes away. So you also don't need very much of this. I only used like 2 or 3 spritzes, like one on each side of my twist and then one on the ends. But yeah, the smell is very strong, but as soon as you like get it on your hair, it almost like dissipates, which is like, thank God. Ugh, thank goodness, because I do kind of have a sensitive nose, so I was very thankful about that. But it does leave a really nice subtle rose scent, very natural, floral, earthy. So if you're into those kinds of smells, then I think this is something that you're gonna like. Again, as long as it doesn't touch my scalp, I'm fine. If you guys have seen the last couple of videos, I've been kind of explaining how my hair isn't a huge fan of castor oil. Whenever I apply something that has castor oil within the first probably like 4 or 5 ingredients, my scalp tends to kind of freak out. It gets very itchy, it gets inflamed, it just kind of feels like someone has taken a hot iron to my scalp. My scalp just doesn't like it. I did have some itchiness when I did spray this onto my scalp, but after kind of like experimenting and using it over the last like 2.5 weeks, I've noticed that if I just leave it on the tops of my hair, which I'm actually going to do today because again it has those UV protection, but as long as it doesn't touch my scalp, totally fine. But again, with the UV protection, I was actually really excited to read that because, fun fact, when I went natural my senior year of high school, I got so much sun damage on the ends of my hair because I ran track. I ran varsity track for 6 years, and all that sun damage to my hair finally just kind of like, it sun bleached the heck out of my hair. And I ended up having to chop off so many of my ends. So I have actually been wanting to do a video on finding products that kind of help fight UV damage or sun damage on your hair. So I'm really glad that this is something that's included in this product. And then next up, obviously this is gonna probably be, shockingly, it's not leaving out of the group. It's the oil blend, and it's my favorite out of the 2. Yes, it's going to be their Rosaroma Therapy Organic Essential Oil Blend for hair, skin, and aromatherapy. This is supposed to help hydrate dry hair and skin, and it's supposed to also help clear acne, minimize the appearance of scars and stretch marks. This is supposed to be a mix of rose essential oil and organic argan oil, which you guys already know. Again, huge fan of argan oil, literally liquid gold for hair. Like, if you were looking for something that's hydrating, is going to help your hair bounce back, it's going to give it shine, is not heavy at all. It is on the more expensive side. I will give it that. I love argan oil. I love argan oil, and the fact that it was being mixed with the rose oil, which again, rose is supposed to be really, really good for your skin. Like it says, supposed to help clear acne, help with scars. Stoked. Completely stoked. I have been using this for the last 2.5 weeks. And I don't know if you guys will be able to notice, but I have started to notice a reduction, slight. Again, I've only used it for 2 weeks. I think when it comes to skin stuff, you really want to try using it more for like 4 to 6 weeks. And you guys know I don't really wear a lot of makeup, so it's been a lot easier to kind of see the diminishing in it, but I do feel like my skin has been clearing up, or it has stayed clear. I haven't had a single breakout, which I was a little scared of, you know, putting oils on your skin. I've never really used argan oil on my skin, at least not like routinely, but I did use this. I've been using this day and night on my skin, and honestly, I think my skin looks amazing. I've been obsessed with this. And then when I have like the leftover on my hands and stuff, sometimes I'll just like rub it into the edges of my hair, or I'll take a little bit of lotion and just finish, you know, rubbing it into my hands or onto my arms and stuff like that. So we don't waste here on my channel. You're probably like, let's get into kind of like the essential oil part of this, the aromatherapy, mental and emotional part of this. Fun fact, I actually use essential oils on like a daily basis. I use lemongrass oil to help with my interstitial cystitis, or also known as just chronic bladder pain. It's a little shot glass of water and like a drop or 2 of that, shoot it back. Bladder pain is like gone. So if you have that, I do suggest trying lemongrass. I use peppermint oil. As you guys know, a lot of naturals actually use peppermint oil in their hair oils. It helps to stimulate blood flow to the scalp and help with itchiness. I also think it just helps make stuff smell good. I use it to help with tummy aches, killing ants, But the rose oil actually does kind of the same thing as the peppermint oil when it comes to stimulating blood flow to the scalp. It can also help do things like cure your headaches. It also claims to regulate hormone production. I don't know about that one. Also about relieving spasms in the respiratory system and your intestines. Again, I don't know about that one. I like the smell of rose. I've always been a fan of roses even as a kid. My parents had tons of rose bushes in our backyard up in Battleground, so the smell has always been like a happy one for me. But as for like the mental part and like the anxiety aspect and things like that, I mean, yeah, it does smell really good. I initially feel very calm. I'm a huge believer in like using incense and essential oils, which is funny because I'm about to go buy some incense in probably a couple weeks for my house. But I've always been a fan of helping to adjust your mood using different scents and different smells. I like candles in the office or just using different elements, being around plants. I bought 2 betta fish for my office as well, so I do believe in that stuff to an extent. What I can definitely attest for is the softness that I am experiencing with this. So you guys can see that I tried to do a stretched twist out. I wanted to try stretching my hair because yes, I am beginning to get like knots and like dreads in my hair. I don't know if that's just because I just came out of box braids, but these knots and things are freaking nuts. I've been doing more research on like stretching 4C hair, especially as you're starting to grow it out. So I tried. So I put my hair in, big medium twists after applying the leave-in conditioning spray and the oil blend. I used about 2 or 3 spritzes on each chunk, again, combing that through with my Denman brush. And then I applied like only 1 or 2 squirts of the oil blend to my hands, rubbing that through my hair, and again, combing that through with the Denman brush before twisting my hair and applying a hair tie to the ends. I did let these air dry for a couple of hours before going to sleep because I did not want to lay on wet hair. But unfortunately, they were still a bit damp this morning, so this is what I'm dealing with. But this is kind of my result. But yeah, no, my hair, it's so soft and touchably soft. Touchably soft is like a huge deal for me. Like, there's no trace of the oil, again, because of the argan oil, which is known to be on a bit of the lighter side. It's not heavy at all. Look, it moves. Again, my only cons with this line is that the leave-in conditioning spray does have castor oil as the second ingredient on its list, and the initial scent is very, very strong. So for those with sensitive noses or those with castor oil sensitivities like me, this initially may not be a product that you will like, but I will say that after spraying it onto the hair, the scent does go away. It does fade drastically. But if you keep this away from your scalp and just keep it on the hair shaft, you can get really great hydrating, moisturizing, smoothing, softening results with this product. These ended up being amazing products, and I ended up liking this oil blend much more than I thought I would. But thank you again to the Janet Collection for sending this to me and allowing me the opportunity to try it out. I'll go ahead and leave the links to their website and the links to the products down below for you guys. But please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Also, go ahead and leave a comment down below what you guys think of this my attempt at a stretched afro. Please let me know if you guys would like me to try it again in a separate video. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.